I'm tired of all my farms crammed into a bunch of rocks beside my base, with absolutely no theme or thought behind them. It's a straight up mess. But as I expand my world, I'm trying to give all of my builds a purpose. So today I'm going to transform an area of land to store one giant farm. But I'm going to do all of that in style. And I think I'm going to start this giant project with my bone meal farm. Basically, all of my farms rely on my bone meal farm. And considering the fact that my world is floating in the sky, I rely a lot on my farms. Because there's literally no other way I could get my materials in such a large quantity all in one place. Yeah, my world's just like built different or something. So, yeah, the bone meal farm is pretty important to my world. But of course, like anything, it could do with a little upgrade. And yeah, I really don't want it to be trapped in this cave forever. Yeah, that's too boring. You gotta spice up your builds, you know. You gotta get them some nice decorations. And speaking of decorations, you know, I've been doing a little bit of planning. I've been planning out the area a little bit, putting a little pathway in. You know, I think this looks pretty nice, and it's gonna give me tons of room to expand on where I've built so far. But before I start any of that expansion, I have a few little projects to get out of the way already. And I've laid out these chickens here to help me kind of decide what project to do next. Eeny, meeny, miny. You. Nether roof. Okay, that's an easy one. That's an easy one. Blish, 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 blish. Please no lava. Please no lava. Please no lava. Come on. This one. This has got to be it. Yes. I did it. And then hopefully I have the right blocks. Okay. This. Oh no. I forgot the TNT. It's okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I have lava. Oh, I forgot my TNT. I forgot my flint and steel. I was almost stuck up here. Okay, let me set up a portal. Oh. Is it? Okay, hold on. No. It was perfect for like 2 seconds. It was perfect. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, finally. Okay. I'm not trapped there forever. Oh, I'm so glad it worked. It's fine. We did it. Yes. Nether roof achieved. Let's go. Come on, chicken. I gotta knock you off the list. Thank you very much, Nether roof. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. Yeah, that's about right. Next, I just gotta wait for this freaking rain to end. Oh, zombie. And the next project to work on is... Hello. Sandduper. Okay. Let me sort this. Oh, let me sort this guy out in a second. Where's my bow? Oh, no, that's okay. And this time I actually remembered my flint and steel, so hopefully this just brings me to the right place. And is this it? I think so. Which should mean my little hole is not here. I think this is the wrong place. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. Wait, what? Boat. Lead. I've been here before. Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay. All right, now that this has been running for a while, it should hopefully have a lot of sand. Okay, perfect. It works. You know what? I might just build a few more of these because this works a little too well, and I want all the sand in the world. Okay, I'm gonna build some more. I think. Yeah, I built a few more, but now that I've got basically infinite sand, gravel, and concrete powder, oh yeah, I think it's time to knock this little guy off the list. Come here, I'm protecting you. Don't you worry. You're actually lucky I'm doing this, Mr. Basalt Farm. Keep your eyes closed. Yeah, that's about right. That's perfect. All right, Mr. Basalt Farm, you're next. Time to go to the nether again. Oh, okay. Ow, okay. I do that too often. Okay, nether time. Okay, I've let it run for like 5 minutes, but I think I think I've got enough basalt already. This is way too easy to make. What the heck? Why have I not done this sooner? Okay, let's see. Oh, this is so good. Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough basalt. Okay, on to the next. I almost feel like maternal towards this chicken. I don't really want to kill it. I don't know. Basalt farm, we've been through a lot together. I've protected you for a oh, there's always another chicken. Bro, this chicken I don't feel maternal towards. Why did I kill Basalt Farm? Nah, it's okay. I'll forget about him in like a day. All right, my last little project for preparation is... Hello, chicken. You're the last one. Touch grass? All right, buddy. What? Well, that's a bit rude. What is this even meant to mean? Like, what? Touch this grass or something? Okay, buddy. I'll touch grass. Oh, no, no. I feel like I just fell from the sky or something. Well, I guess we're here in the woods now, so I might as well just do some research for the build, I guess. I think, honestly, the fern block would be the best for this. Honestly, these are just really pretty, but you can see how it kind of just obstructs your view. And then with the light coming down, you can see kind of into the rest of the forest. I think it's really lovely. I think it's really nice, and I'd love to incorporate that, but just the tight feeling of this path, just, yeah, it's pretty inspiring, low-key. Yeah, these little clearings with the sticks growing over the rocks is quite nice as well. It's just really nice to see the sun for the trees, though. Well, I think all the trees around and this very fascinating mask here is definitely a good example of kind of the freaky vibe I want to create in my forest, but I think that in itself has kind of freaked me out a little bit. I really like these so giant overgrown trees. They're so big that they just fall over. But something like this would look amazing. Just the roots they look so creepy and eerie. I don't know, there's something about it. The contrast of these really beautiful purple flowers to the like really dark and vibrant greens, I think that's what really makes it. Like, a forest isn't just green, you know, you got highlights of the yellows and the purples, you know, just all the beautiful spring colors, because it is mid-spring at the minute. And I think, yeah, it's just a nice contrast from all the kind of just, you know, the oversaturation of browns and greens. I think, yeah, it makes it really nice. And it's just a nice view. Like, if you want to just stop at a path and just stare at the flowers, you really can. Here with the peak behind me of the hill is honestly like a perfect example of what I want to capture in my forest. Like, this is actually just great. The way that the trees just kind of create a canvas for the other like terrain to kind of stick through, and it breaks up the area so much nicer. Like, you know, you've got this overgrowth and then that's just like a whole free space there, which I think is just really wonderful. I think that'd be really great to capture with my mountain behind my path, you know. Honestly, it's so pretty. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. This is kind of my main inspiration for the area. You know, not super duper dense, but as you can see, like, it's a big clearing, and then all the bushes around it are really like covering it up and making it just one place in its own. But I think these giant trees here kind of just branching over and creating this canopy over the whole space is really what puts it all together. And then the moss kind of creeping in throughout the mud is really nice as well. You know, you could just imagine, like, I don't know, like a big sacrifice or something. I don't know, but yeah, definitely a creepy area. So I really like the vibe that this creates, and I think it would be really fun to create this again. Well, I've made it to the end of the path, and I think the time is up. I think it's time to get back to Minecraft. As much as this has been a lovely trip, but I think I've got quite enough research. But yeah, this is fun. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Stay away. I just had like a crazy out-of-body experience. Ugh. Now that I've got some pretty good research, and I know basically what I'm going to be doing for the project of this episode, and I've been collecting a bunch of materials just kind of in my free time, you know. It was quite a lot of materials, but I've been running a lot of my farms. Give me. What are you giving me? No, bro, you're being a little stingy with me today. Okay, bro, I already have all this stuff. Okay, bro, leave me, get out of here. Get out of here. But yeah, now that that's all done, I just have a few more materials to collect. And I thought, you know, if I'm going to be collecting these materials, I might as well do it while I'm doing a little talk. So I'm going to read out some of the comments like I usually do. And I think we're going to gather the rest of the materials and then start freaking building my forest. That's right. I'm building a freaking epic forest, if you couldn't tell. And it's going to be so sick. Oh, my days. I'm actually so excited. You're never going to have seen anything freaking like it. Okay, let's go. Time to gather stuff. Yes, it's that time of the video where I like to read out a few comments from you guys while I grind out a few hours of resources. But while I'm collecting these materials, my first comment comes from the Glitch Guy. I always liked the quirky world generation of Minecraft, but I never put more time to actually play them. So this series is amazing to watch. I miss the custom world gen option that used to be part of the game. Also, as a custom tree enjoyer, I like this even more. Keep up the good work. This is actually such a nice comment. Yeah, even when I was younger, I used to love like Skyblock and all those other things. I think I played every type of amplified terrain and different terrain options. They're all really, really cool. That's kind of why I'm in love with this world. But as a custom tree enjoyer, oh, you're in for a little bit of a treat, I think, today. All right, my last comment, because I am kind of running out of time, is from a New Ordinary, who says, low-key want to start a new survival world of my own after seeing your world. Looking forward for your next vids. And honestly, that comment made me a little emotional. It made me think a little bit. And, you know, I've always been inspired by other YouTubers and, you know, other creators and stuff. So it's weird for me to be the one inspiring, I guess. Like that, it makes me feel like proud of myself or something, you know, proud of my content. But yeah, create that new world and hopefully it looks good. But share it with me. I want to see how it's coming along. Maybe share it in a Discord or I don't know. I have finally collected all the materials I needed. Ignore this on the floor. Nothing happened. I'm not even going to lie. This took freaking ages. And I've got moving eyes now. Let me know what you think about that. I'm still not too sure about it. I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, now that I've got all my materials, I don't think there's any point wasting loads of time. And I have like nothing else to talk about anyway. So I think it's time to start building. This took a while. A lot longer than any of my other projects so far. Bro, get out of here. But low-key, it was a little satisfying gathering them. I'm not even going to lie. And I've got like all the farms anyway, so yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, stop wasting time. It's building time. Let's build. Oh, yeah. This is looking really, really good. I'm not even going to lie. I've been able to get the bulk of this project done. And holy freaking moly, these skulls look amazing. It was kind of my first time doing these like big canopy trees. And honestly, I think they look decent. You know, they don't look great from underneath, but like even there from a distance, that one looks pretty nice. You know, I'll have foliage all around. I still need to do that. That's what I'm saying. It's the bulk of the project done. But let me see what skull can I look at. This one over here. But yeah, for these skulls, which are just like, you know, plastered everywhere in different like rotations and everything like that. I spent a while in creative mode with like a million different references. Yeah, had to make that look right. And I think the shading looks good. I think everything looks pretty nice on it. I think the little highlights with the birch and the oak and all that, it comes together really well. And then I had mushroom blocks, which were kind of annoying to get. I had to make a mushroom farm for that, or mushroom stem farm, or whatever you call it. I don't even know. But yeah, these were really actually really fun to make. It was my first organic in like maybe a year or 2 years. I don't really do organics very often, if you can even... I mean, this would be an organic, I guess. But anyway, if I come over here... Okay, maybe I need to sleep. Yeah, it's fine. I've done a little bit of foliage. I kind of wanted to experiment and see if all the foliage around the area would work. Yeah, I was really pushing my limits here. I don't really do this sort of, you know, high detail foliage work and stuff. I think I did a decent job. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I know it's beautiful, but leave it alone. Okay, get out of here. I used these things, whatever, warped roots, I think. And then, you know, all the blue flowers for the, like, blue detail areas. Because, you know, flowers really do come in batches. And that's what I learned when I was out in the little woods, you know, exploring. Also, these, what are they called? Fireflies? They're really... Ooh. They make it look really nice. I haven't really seen this. Wow. Okay. I like that. I've used ore blocks. I think that's actually a good way to almost like ease into all the massive amounts of color. And then it also just isn't a bulky floor, you know? So if you do like ore blocks here with, you know, tough or... Bro. Yeah, they can ease into the color of the floors. And I think that looks really good. Like, I don't know if people do this yet. Or maybe I'm the first person. I'm the pioneer of this. Okay. But yeah, if you like hide it behind the leaves as well, you can just kind of see the color pop out there. Maybe that's a small batch of flowers growing there. And I really like it. I think it works well. You know, you pair this with mossy cobblestone, a little bit of peel moss, and I think that just works. Okay. I think I need to move the area. Okay, this is not safe. For the red area, I've also done a little bit of the ore block in there. I did lichen on top of this one. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, but I think altogether, I'm doing a decent job at this foliage sort of thing. Even made a little pond over here, and this one looks pretty good. Wow, I feel like I'm just like a pioneer of all these beautiful techniques. I'm definitely not. I'm not the first person to do this. But I used blue glass on the water, right? So it kind of blends in. And then I did leaf litter, so it looks like the leaves have kind of been falling into the pond and then brushing to the side. And I think that is pretty good because there's a tree up there. You know, maybe the leaves are falling down into the pond and brushing it all to the side. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. And then I got a little chicken. I think that just adds a little bit of life. Well, maybe it's a duck. A duck would make more sense. He's also got an egg. But yeah, I love the foliage. I need to add this around to basically absolutely everywhere. But it's really satisfying to just sit and think and place blocks and make this little... beautiful art piece. I think this looks wonderful. I noticed one little thing. You know, I made a discovery. If you can see in there, there's a skeleton spawner. And if I come right up here, it's very close to the surface, which means I can activate the spawner when I'm up here. I just have to dig down around this ground, like maybe down to like this level, and then I think, yeah, it activates, which means I can figure out a way to do like a mini boss battle arena, like of skeletons, you know, shooting up from the ground to fight you. Bro, right outside the skeleton area. That's pretty perfect. It's pretty perfect. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do something with that eventually. Anyways, I think I do need to get all this foliage done, and then I'll do like a final walk around and talk about all the little details and stuff. But yeah, I'm just happy to have so much done so far. Oh, I also need to build the actual bone farm. That was kind of the idea for this area in the first place. Okay. Anyway, I gotta do this freaking foliaging. Oh, okay. This might actually be one of the coolest builds I think I've ever done, and it's so pretty, it's beautiful. But the best way to view it is in the dark. So let me get nighttime going real quick. Where's the sun? Okay, almost there. Oh yeah, and this is the perfect time to see it, even though there's just mobs everywhere. Oh, okay. Okay, this is gonna. Okay, you know what? It's fine. We'll deal with these guys first. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Walking free here, which is I'm gonna say it's probably one of my nicer builds in a long time. I've really I pushed myself. I didn't. Oh my god, bro. Why are they everywhere? Get out of here, bro. Yeah, I really did push myself. I didn't expect it to take as long as it did. Low-key, I've been working hard on this for like 3 weeks, almost a month. I'm not even lying. I did all the foliage by hand. I did no creative mode for that. You know, I just kind of went in here and I was like, I want to relax. I want to just work on stuff. So yeah, got loads of beautiful foliage. Again, I'm using the ore blocks as floors, or like, I don't know, they could be like rubble floors. You know, it's like a painting. It's up to your interpretation. The floors with the ore blocks. Oh, I think it looks pretty good together. I think that works a little wonder. One of my favorite details, or my better details, guy, bruh. How did you even get so close? Okay, whatever. My favorite is detail. Well, one of them. Bro, is the blinking eyes, which I'm sure you might have also seen that in the cinematic. I don't know. It was kind of hidden. But yeah, look at this guy. It's on a random timer. I feel like I'm obsessed with random timers. In the last video, I had, you know, that the magic building with the random timer with the explosions. And now I got random timers with these freaking blinking lights, and I think they look pretty good. So yeah, imagine you're just a weary traveler walking through here on this rubbly path, right? You see all these skeletons with their eyes. And then, you know, hold on, let me replay this. Walking. Okay, again. Walking. Okay, maybe I'll catch it this. Walking through. Looking at the floors, you know, maybe admiring. Being like, what the heck is that? Is that a skeleton? What? What is that giant skeleton do? Oh, it's blinked. Oh, no, it's alive. Oh, like that's, you know, that's how they'd react, basically. Stuff like that. And then, yeah, so I've been putting loads of flowers and bushes and stuff, you know, kind of building that up. You know, I got the smaller bushes leading to the bigger ones, leading to all the messy stuff. You know, I think that looks pretty good. Oh, also glow lichen blends really well with the mossy cobblestone, and then the mossy cobblestone blends really well with the moss. So it did, yeah, the path blends into the grass and stuff. It looks pretty good, I think. You could just admire. I'm just gonna let you admire. I feel like I can't say that much. My brain. I just place blocks. I place blocks. It looks good. Okay, anyway, we gotta run through this. I'm spending too much time here. My favorite detail. Hold on here. I gotta kind of progress to this. Walking up. Right. Entry. Okay, entry. Boat. Walking. La la la. Oh, what a weird path. What a weird area. I'll get to this part soon. Oh, this is so scary. I'm so scared. Okay. And it moves. Oh, yes. That's right. You saw that also in the cinematic. But yes, I got moving eyeballs. Also on a timer. No, a randomizer. I'm in love with randomizers. I'm blinking. Blinking lights. Is that a song? Probably. Yeah, walking. La 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 la. Oh, scary blinking behind me. But this is so weird. Why is it looking over there? Oh my goodness. Why is it looking over there? It'll move eventually. Oh, yeah, you see that? You see that? Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good detail. I'll actually go inside and show that now, I guess. Yeah, for the randomizers, they're all kind of the same, but they all just do different things. So this one in here, you know, little randomizer here with droppers with random items and stuff. And then the shovel is a randomly dispensed. And then the hopper has bigger level for shovel. And then shovel goes, I put redstone. Yeah, that's how it works. And then it moves these boats. Yeah, like that. And then oh my god. These boats are behind shelves and they stick out a little bit. And then that makes the eyeball pupil thing. I think that was a pretty cool idea. Am I the originator of that? Probably. It was an original idea. But someone's maybe done that before. I don't know. Maybe. Never seen it done before. Don't know why I'm saying this. I'm not a pioneer. Bro, I just build blocks, place blocks, and do stuff. But yeah, another little moss patch over here with blue floors. And then I got these rare diamonds. Oh, yeah. And then I mixed it in and made it look like it's flowers maybe growing, or maybe they're like I don't know, dug in the ground for some reason. They're about to sprout up. Ooh, and then you can see the other skeleton. I think that one, it does blink. Ah, good timing. Wow. All right, running along, running along. I filled this little pond. I put the fishes from the wandering trader into here. Also, the chicken's still here. And yeah, the 3 main skulls. This would be like a landmark. Oh, this is so cool. I do love the rolling eyes, the moving eyes over there, but wow. Oh, this is really cool. And then I got leaves and bushes and stuff all growing around here. I don't know. Did I overdo the bushes? Honestly, let me know. I feel like I might have gone overboard. It's spammed, but in like a controlled manner, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah. I don't know. This is my first time doing a lot of like, you know, grassy, you know, bushy terraforming, I guess. Bush building. Let me know if I did too much and teach me how to do it better. But yeah, I feel like it looks okay, and I feel like it works for the area. Moving on to these big free skulls. Oh yeah, this is the main course. This is the dinner. I'm eating this up, and I'm serving it on a golden platter. Okay. Oh, why am I a poet? I'm actually doing so many beautiful words today. If you can see, you will see this. One of the eyes looks a little different, and that's for a reason. I need a bow. I lost my bow somewhere. Hold on. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm over here to kill skeletons because I finally sorted out the spawner. I'm gonna go free cam. This is cheating, but it's okay. Yeah, there is a spawner right below here. I think I explained that earlier, but yeah, I'm at the perfect Y level for the spawner to start working, and then these guys are basically going to, hopefully, Yeah, okay, it's working. You just need to stand here for a minute. But I'm gonna build something here eventually. Potentially next episode. BS. I need your bow. Give me a bow, please. So they shoot up through the scaffolding to my Y level. And then they will fight each other or fight me here. It's like a mini boss battle arena. Okay, I'm actually gonna die. Okay. Yeah, it's like a mini boss battle arena of skeletons that all fight around the base of the dead skeletons, which I thought was very fitting, and it was pretty... There we go, I got a bow. Okay, I'm leaving. Okay, thanks, bye. And I got really lucky, actually, that there was a spawner right at the surface there, and especially right beside where I was building my bones. I had not planned that at all, which was just really lucky. Got my bow out, obviously, because, you know, skeletons, you need to shoot stuff, because skeletons in Minecraft shoot. But yeah, if I shoot... Can I... This eyeball. There we go. Okay. There we go. It opens up this epic door. This secret hidden passageway. Is that another... Bro! All of the work for this video has finally paid off for this amazing bone meal farm. I'm not even lying. This is actually insane. It's only 2 times bigger than my previous one. Because, yeah, I had originally planned to build like a... one that was maybe like 4. It was either 4 or 8 times bigger. It was overkill, low-key, and it lagged my world a lot. So I was like, you know what? 2 times the amount is better than just rebuilding the same farm. And it's worth it because I built a whole really cool area for this for this farm. But yeah, I set up my own little auto crafting thing. I'm not great at redstone, but I did my own thing here. Oh my god, even this lags. Oh, if my game crashes, it's gonna break this farm. Please don't crash. Please don't crash my game. But yeah, auto crafts all this bone meal. So I get infinite bone blocks. It's only laggy because I'm recording. It's not usually this bad. Oh my, okay. But yeah, this works like a treat. So I'm gonna have infinite bone meal for the rest of my world, all from, you know, the bone sanctuary. There's nothing much exciting in here. I'm gonna be completely honest. I hid it in the mountain for a reason because it's really ugly. But I feel like, yeah. Did I actually go overkill? Did I build too much? No, it's worth it. There we go. Closed. Amazing. Oh my god. Get away from me. Did I go overkill? I don't know. I feel like it was fun building all this. I'm not even... I'm being completely honest. I'm just gonna ride my horse for here one last time. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know what you think, though. Maybe I've been working on it too much, but maybe I'm also just too critical? I don't know. I could be too critical. I'm so happy with this. This video has taken so long. I say that every video, but genuinely, they take longer and longer to make each time. But yeah, I still have patches that I need to fill in because this has taken like a month to do a lot of the foliage. So I'm gonna work on it over time, kind of whenever I have like, you know, a minute where I'm like, oh, I want to break from everything. I'm gonna just place some grass. I think that's pretty good. But in terms of the future, where this path might lead to, I think we'll talk about that now. Getting a proper good look at what I built. Oh, it does look really good, actually. I've been thinking a lot and planning a lot and wrapping my head around what the future is for the world and kind of what way I want to go, what direction. Because obviously I have a lot of limited area here. I don't have a whole lot of space. It's one square of floating land, and then everything out of here is just the jumble of really weird terrain, right? This is all floating, yeah. But it's a lot up. It's up a lot higher, which means the world height is like lower to build. Like if I was to build right here, then my building would only be able to be like maybe 70 blocks tall. Whereas way down there, it could be like maybe 200. I don't know, maybe like 150, which is a lot taller. And then even if I turn my clouds back on, hold on, why do I have these off anyway? Then I've got clouds in my face the entire time, and it's kind of annoying, but maybe that could be cool. I don't know. I feel like I just need to really put my foot down on my ideas and just go through with them, because I'm definitely second guessing myself a little bit with everything I do, and the limited space I feel like I have here, and then my ideas for what I want to build up here and in these crevices and stuff. What I'm going for, and let me know if this is bad, I guess, but what I'm going for is the main square here, right? The main land. This is all going to be like farming, all right? And the lower, ooh, we're getting into lore. So maybe there'll be like abandoned buildings and stuff because, you know, this wall wasn't always here, maybe. So this was maybe a farming area at once. And then this giant wall has appeared, and people have kind of gone out and built their cities and built their hidden districts and stuff in this wall. And then this is the main farming area, because obviously it would get a lot of the rain. You know, this is a misty area, but it's up too high. Maybe this land would be really dry for crops. I don't know. You know, the clouds are up here, so it would be moist. But let's imagine like where the buildings would be, that would be higher than the clouds. So the crops and stuff would be super dry. The air would be dry, or what sort of thing is up in a mountain? There's less oxygen, or the oxygen is more dense. So that would be better oxygen. So anyway, this area would be better for plant life. So maybe the cities would come to this area here. And, you know, maybe that's why there's a ship. They're trying to steal the crops for themselves, because this whole area and this city or district or whatever has a monopoly on basically all the crops and all the like stuff that lives in the world. Potentially, I'm going to expand this area, make it more farmy, you know, loads of like trees and woods and stuff, and then more of the farming districts, you know, barns. I need livestock areas, stuff like that. They are going to be in the city still, but this is going to be the main area of production. Just a lot of ideas. If anyone else has ideas, I'd love to share. I'd love you to share. Please do. I need ideas. I think that's it. I think this has been really fun, and I've been able to work on a really, really cool project today. I'm actually really proud of this. Definitely one of my most interesting and probably strange builds I've ever made in Minecraft. This is completely inspiring, like, more builds for me, and maybe it will inspire someone else. I don't know, hopefully. But yeah, that's it. It was fun, and I love you, and I'll see you later. I just wanted to put this at the end of the video as well. I'm gonna have maybe a little chat. But yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for a ton of support. Honestly, I'm super surprised by how well this series is doing. You know, some videos don't do as well, but I'm quite literally doing this for the fun of the game. And yeah, I'm kind of new to the whole YouTube thing and taking it as seriously as I am. But I'm now off school. That's me done. College. I'm away to university in September, so I'm hoping that I can continue to do this. And, you know, obviously with all the support, it is so motivating. It is so much more motivating to me and encouraging that I'll be able to hopefully take all my stuff over. I'm moving to England, so hopefully I'll be able to take all my stuff over in September and continue doing this. But yeah, now that it's summer, hopefully I'll be able to pump out some more videos and some cooler ideas. I've got a lot of ideas. Again, I'm still like thinking about how I can incorporate some of the stuff I want to do. I'm struggling a little bit, but I'd say that I'm definitely like I'm okay with incorporating weird ideas. which I have made clear today. That was a good experiment. I also have a really interesting video coming up soon. It's kind of vloggy, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm running pointlessly. But yeah, I'm going to somewhere really interesting. I'm going to meet some of my online friends. And then there'll probably be a video from that, because I'm sure I'm going to find loads of really cool architecture there. So yeah, keep that in mind. Some city planning, potentially, if you're into that. But yeah, again, incorporating my weird ideas into interesting builds. It's fun. Thank you very much again for the support. And thank you for watching. If you're watching this right now, comment and say... I don't know. Incorporate kill chicken into your message or something. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But yeah, thanks for watching.